We know that the world is changing, but it's not only that the world has shifted, it's that the way you were meant to live has also shifted or changed. Yeah. One of the biggest misunderstanding we have is thinking that change happens slowly or decade by decade, year by year. But that's not the world we are living in right now, right? Change is happening very fast. I mean, change is happening daily, sometimes let's say monthly. Yeah. And this change we are talking about is not just happening in technology. It's happening in our identity. It's happening in our lifestyle, in our belief system, in how we build opportunities and meaning. Look around you. A 19-year-old with a laptop can build something that outperforms a corporation. A stay-at-home mother can create an income bigger than our 9 to 5. People are designing lives that didn't even exist 5 years ago. New patterns are producing new possibilities. Old patterns are producing frustrations. Think about this, and I know you have already felt it. The routines that used to work for you are now feeling empty. The environment that once supported you feel tight right now. The old version of you feel like an outfit you have outgrown but you keep wearing, just like clothes. If you have outgrown a clothes and you keep wearing it, you understand that, oh, this is not my fit anymore, right? And this thing you're feeling is not really desperation, and I don't want you to label it as so quickly, right? This is just transition. That discomfort you're feeling is not a flaw. It's evident that your spirit is outgrowing your surrounding, right? The old isn't just old anymore, it's expired. Think about it like this. When your phone needs an update, it starts to glitch, apps start to freeze, things stop responding as they used to. Now, not because the phone is broken, but because the system no longer matches the demand, right? And that's when you need to update your phone. And life also does the same thing. When you cling to patterns that no longer fit your destiny, life starts glitching. And this is not failure. This is just a signal and a divine notification that is saying updates are valuable. And this is where the spiritual truth becomes undeniable. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it?" Now, listen carefully. It doesn't say, "I am planning a new thing." It says, "I am doing a new thing," meaning the new thing has already begun. You're just the one that is trying to catch up to it. Because revelation does not land on expired patterns. New seasons require new perception. That's why everything around you feels like it's shifting, not to confuse you, right? But to force you to see differently so you can be different, because it's a new year and I know you have so many ambitions for the new year. So you have to be new in order to see things new. Now, let me give you a simple example again. Blockbuster movies, like didn't die because movies died. No, it died because the pattern of watching movies changed. The same goes to taxi companies. Taxi companies didn't collapse because people stopped needing rights. No, they collapsed because someone adapted to a new pattern. And people are no different. People lose relationships, careers, opportunities, not because they lack potential, but because they refuse to change their pattern of thoughts, their pattern of identity, their pattern of faith, their pattern of decision making. See, you can't keep old rhymes in a world that is moving to a new beat. So let me say this gently as a friend that I am to you, right? The pattern of you must change, and not tomorrow, now. Because here's the truth, most people never realize you are your own economy. See, before money shift hands, identity shift first, right? Before opportunities appear, mindset needs to evolve. Before life transform, patterns need to change or transform. So your next level doesn't start with a new job you're going to get in this new year. It doesn't start with a new house you're going to get. It doesn't start with a new car. It starts with an identity shift. See, you can't pray for new seasons while you are recycling your old behaviors and still expect to see new changes. That's insanity, right? So you can't step into a new dimension with an expired version of yourself. And you can't become the future you while you're obeying the habits of your past you. I want you to hear this. Sometimes God would disturb what you have outgrown too comfortable in. He allows this restlessness, when you settle beneath your calling. God introduces this discomfort when He knows that you have outgrown your environment and you have refused to leave. He will frustrate those systems so you finally realize they are no longer aligned with who you're becoming. Sometimes this discomfort isn't the enemy as you may perceive, it's divine disruption. He's trying to break you out of an old container because What's pouring next cannot fit into what you used to be. So the real question isn't how do I adapt to the world? The real question is which version of me must retire for what's new to emerge? Maybe it's the fearful version of you. Maybe it's the people-pleasing version. Maybe it's the silent version. Maybe it's the version shaped by survival, not vision. Because new patterns don't just require new strategy. They require renewed person. So it's not just setting new goals, it's that you have to renew your mind. Let me leave this with you as you think about it. What systems do you need to build for the version of you that's emerging, not the one that's expiring or that expired? It could be new routines, it could be new belief system, it could be new relationship, it could be new ways of stewarding purpose, it could be new rhymes with God, it could be new standard for how you show up. Newness is not something you wait for. Newness is something you become. And the moment you evolve, life stops resisting you and start responding to you, because life is happening through you and by you. That's the fourth level of consciousness, right? If this spoke to you where you are right now, stay connected. And maybe today, what you just need to do right now is just to whisper yourself, I'm ready for the new pattern. Because see, you have to renew yourself in order for you to get grasp of what's coming your way in the year 2026. I want you to share this video with your friends that need this. And I'm going to talk about something different on the next video that is going to spike you up to really understand why there's evidence around you already for the next level you're seeking for. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to get the next video. And like I said, don't forget to share with your friends. Leave comments below. I'm so excited to engage with you. See you on the next one.